It's live. Are we live? Yes, we are. Oh, what time it is? 12 o'clock. Who knew? Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. It's 12 o'clock on the 17th of November. Another gloomy fall day, getting ready for Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you guys are out there doing well, you and your family and friends. And thank you for everything. You guys send me stories and stuff and pictures and stuff to talk about. We really appreciate it very much. This is Ocean's Pit, Monday through Friday at noon. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the policemen, the firemen, the teachers, farmers, and of course, mostly people like you. You are the reason why the show is successful as it is, at least. But we are excited and to be on the show today. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, folks. Share the page, push the button, share. Let everybody know what's going on with it, folks. And give us a call to book a show or just a talk, 847-769-8609. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions, where you always save more energy. And when you save more energy, you save more money. Call Caesar at 630-345-2964. And let's not forget Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Hand rolled. Get those cigars. Gift giving, man. It's time. Holidays are coming. Birthdays, holidays, Christmas, etc., etc. It's time for some cigars, hand rolled. Get them. You can ask for the Tony Ocean cigars, or you can see what you like yourself. They'll hand roll them and bring them right to your home. Give them a call. Javier at 727-366-7536. Also, Trico Hair Experts. Everybody, get rid of the comb over, the spray, the helmets, the hairs, everything you guys are wearing, the hats. Get rid of it. Get new hair, folks. You start the new year 2022 as bad as 2020 and 2021 is. Start off 2022 with some new hair. That's right. Trico Hair Experts. Call Anthony or Carmela. They're Rosemont, Illinois, 773-997888. All right, folks, let's go to work. Start.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday, the 17th, and I hope you guys are doing well out there. Keith, Luann. Hi, Ralph, real estate from Century 21. Good morning, my friend. How you doing, my friend? Kathy, Robert Provenzano, say hello. Albert, how you doing? Peter, nice to see some new faces here today. Welcome, everybody, to Ocean's Pit. It's the 17th. Next week is Thanksgiving, folks. Are you excited? I am. I love Thanksgiving. But before we start, I want to thank everybody for the prayers and everything for my mother-in-law, Dee. As you know, my mother-in-law, if you're just tuning in for the first time, she's had many, many problems with her COPD. My mother-in-law, Dolores Bosch. And of course, it's just one thing after another. But she went in 2 days ago, actually, because she had some virus that was going on inside. So they gave her some antibiotics. Unfortunately, they thought the antibiotics would work, but unfortunately it did the reverse cycle and it just made it worse for my mother-in-law. My mother's not 50 years old. She's going to be 80 this February. So they give her a strong dose of something and it went against chemical. It's a reaction of what she's already on. And it made her talk in her sleep and she was jumping and twitching and horrible. So they brought her to Alexian Hospital, my wife, Laura, and my sister-in-law, Natalie. They spend the last 2 nights there sleeping in the hospital in the bed next to my mom. So then they were waiting for the guy to come in and check the brain, making sure there was nothing going wrong over there. So all her vital signs, all her stuff came up 100% positive. So that's great news. And we were waiting on the brain thing, and they came back fine with their brain too. So the doctors finally come up to the conclusion there was probably a chemical or a medicine that they gave them that was against, that went against what she, inside her, just didn't agree with her body. I mean, she went flipping out. So they're waiting for a couple more doctors to talk to. Hopefully they'll be home later on tonight, this afternoon, earlier this evening. But prayers go out to my wife Laura and my sister-in-law Natalie, who was sitting up, sleeping in the bed, sleeping in those chairs, right? Because they wouldn't leave. The doctor said, "You can't." "Oh yeah, we're staying. Hell with you." And they're very strong women. You can't tell them what to do. But it's good news all around. She's eating, so she'll be coming home soon. And thank you so much for everybody to send prayers and calls and texts. I appreciate it. Thank you, Franny, Tony Toto, Danny Ramonde. I'll see you guys Saturday night. What's going on, folks? Hyatt tomorrow night at the Hyatt in Schaumburg for the mayor of Tom Daly, the mayor of Schaumburg. That is tomorrow with Rhino Ryan. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Rhino. And Saturday, Rhino, Tony Toto, Danny Ramonde. We're going to be at Club Arcada Speakeasy in St. Charles, 8 o'clock show. Come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. So, again, thank you. Lana, I hope you're doing well. My good friend Michelle, thank you so much. Anyway, a lot of good stuff to talk about today, folks. Good stuff, bad stuff. I don't know. You put the news on. What does it tell you? It's one bullshit shit after another, right, folks? Why don't you guys go to YouTube, subscribe, like it, see it. We're live on YouTube, and we want to try to get 1,000 subscribers by January. We're working on it, folks. We're working on it. We even got a company working on it, so we'll probably get it a lot quicker than normal. Talk to my buddy Jimmy from that organization that does that for a living. So, woo, that's good. Anyway, go to YouTube, subscribe, get it over, folks, and I appreciate that very, very much. Also, like us more on Twitter, folks. Right there is our sign, so we can get some more followers there. We're getting there. Also with Instagram, trying to get over there, folks, and LinkedIn over there. Not bad. Get on there. There's all the sites where you can get on, try to connect with me. More viewers, more likes, more I can get this show everywhere. That's what it's about, folks, very much. Deutsch Power Center, they're out of Elgin, Illinois. Sal, they're servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call Sal, our good buddy Sal, at 224-276-6550. Airtight windows, folks. The winter is coming. Make the house nice and cozy. Get rid of that draft. Airtight Windows have been doing business for the last 50 years. They're family owned. Honesty and quality with Airtight. Do it right with Airtight Windows. Call my buddy Lou at 708-788-5000. Tell Louis Pipestone. Maybe he'll even sing your song. Louis the best, so give him a call. Airtight Windows. All right, folks, before we get into some other sponsors and stuff, one thing after another. We can't, crazy. But she's doing great, my mom. So thank you so much for that. Oh, you lovely people. And folks, 10:30 this morning, my brand new 2022 XL5 black Cadillac arrived in my driveway. We've been waiting for it since July. And finally, Frank Amadeo and the people at Heritage do an incredible job. They bring my car to me. I don't have to sit in the lobby over there and sit with them people. They do it all for you. And thank you, Frank Amadeo, Heritage Cadillac, where you always get some great cars. And this new car is beautiful. 320 miles on it. That's it. 320 miles on it. 2022 Caddy in my parking lot. Now, it looks exactly the same if you were to driving by. But inside, they put the new Bose systems in there. You should see the stereo system. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. A lot of good stuff there. Now you just take your phone and you put in a little section. It charges it. No more plugging it in. Oh, wow. It's going to take me a while to get used to it, but it will be good, folks. So I'm excited about that. All right. Let's see. Got some big new gigs coming up. Some good stuff coming up. Next Wednesday, the 24th, we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle. That's Black Wednesday. Right before Thanksgiving, guys, you had a hard year this year. As you know, 2020, 21, more bullshit. And go out and celebrate. Go have some fun if you can. You know, at least for a couple hours, forget about your troubles and come on out to Rosario's Wednesday, Black Wednesday, close to the house here. We're going to have some fun with Rhino. 27th, next Saturday, be at Taverna on Division with Tony Toto and Rhino Ryan. December 8th, will be at Donnie G's Rat Pack show, folks. That's Ocean's Rat Pack at Donnie G's dinner show. That's in Elmwood Park. Elliot Winbush is Sammy. Bill Saratella is Frank Sinatra. And Jerry Jams doing the DJ sound at Donnie G's. That'll be this. That's December 8th. That is a Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, the following night, will be at a brand new place called Positano's in Oak Brook Terrace. It's the hottest spot there right now, folks. The food is great. The nightlife is great. Even for younger generation, what I hear, it's actually younger people as well as older people. So Positano's, that's going to be on the 9th, Thursday the 9th. We do a little special Frank Sinatra birthday party that night. That's going to be a lot of fun. Then we'll be at Tavern on the Point on the 15th in Edison Park, 3 stories. Tavern on the Point is the only club. There's only 3 in the city of Chicago that have a rooftop. And this is a rooftop that's open all year round. Wow. Fantastic. Tavern on the Point. Great food. The 29th, we'll be doing my birthday bash at Bellagio, turning 59. With the main event band, we got a whole bunch of people, surprise guests, and we'll give you some more of that as more details come up. And, of course, also New Year's Eve at Avanti Banquet Halls in Fox River Grove. We check the Facebook page. You got all the information about New Year's Eve and everything like that. You might want to join that. And I hear we'll be doing a Frank Sinatra birthday show at the either Arcada Theater or the Des Plaines Theater on Sunday, December 12th. Now, that's Frank Sinatra's birthday. Speaking to Ron Onesti a couple of days ago, he said it's going to happen. So we'll see. I'm hoping it happens. It's going to be fun. We do it all the time. It's Postanos. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. You know me. I'm horrible. Looking forward to do something. Oh, thank you, David. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Ronnie B, congrats. And speaking of Florida, folks, we are going to be in Florida. The Ocean's Pit. I'm talking about the Tony Ocean Show. That's right. Windy City Boys, our brand new show. Me and my good buddy Greg Rini are going to start in Florida on the 11th of March of 2022. Venice Community Center. That's right near Venice Beach there, folks. Right on the water, baby. Venice Community Center on March 11th, 2022. Then on the 12th and 13th will be at Joey D's in Marco Island. 14th will be at Blue Martini in Naples. We're excited. That's the hottest spot downtown Naples. Young, old, it is on fire. It's going to be great, folks. Some more dates to come with Greg, so we're excited. Jack Gale, hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, Jack. Hope you and Bonnie are well. Yeah. So look forward, folks, to Windy City Boys. Yours truly with Greg Rini live in Florida. A little mini tour starts on March 11th, 2022. We are excited. Yeah, new blood, as they say. Albert, how you doing? I hope you're still surviving your birthday, my friend. Looks like you're still surviving. Who remembers walking to school no matter what kind of weather it was? You ever hear the story where the kids go, "Oh, Dad, I can't get to school"? Well, when I was your age, kid, we walked to school in the winter. We did walk to school. We did. Down Thatcher in Elmwood Park. Try going down Thatcher in the snow and the cars when you're a kid. Walking to Elmwood Park High School. Whether it was hot, whether it was raining, you walked to school if you missed the bus. Or if there was no bus, you walked. Mommy and Daddy did not get in their car and drive you to school. You got off your ass and walked. Danny remembers. Jim Kirschlander, send me the dates and locations. We'll get together. Jim Kirsch, you got it, buddy. My good friend Jim, great seeing you, pal. We had some great nights in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin in the last few, and many years ago, my friend. Jim, I used to have Kirsch's in Lake Geneva. What a spot that was, huh? Right off of 50. It was great. We had a lot of fun, Jim. So hope you're well. Kathy, I hope you're doing well. You and the Chief. I don't know where you guys were at now. If you're in Arizona, wherever you guys are at, I hope you're doing well. Some new people watching. Eric Todd, are you doing tomorrow night? Yes, so, Eric. We will be with the mayor of Tom Daly, mayor of Schaumburg tomorrow at the Hyatt in Schaumburg. My mom said there's only 2 things that melt in the rain, sugar and shit. And you aren't sugar, so get out of school. Jeff, Jeff Sanderson, he's telling it like it is, folks. His mother said there's only 2 things that melt in the rain, sugar and shit. And since you aren't sugar, get your ass out and walk to school. Oh, that should be on a printing card. That's great. Great, Jeff. Thank you for that. I hope you're doing well, pal, you and your family. Oh, you're in Nashville. That's right, Kathy. Kathy and the Chief, we go back many years, 30 years at Cafe Clemenza's. I hope you guys are doing well. Give my best to the Chief. We didn't have school buses. My parents didn't drive us, so we had to walk. Yes, Chicago. Hi from Fisher, Indiana. Hi, Angela from Indiana. Yeah, oh, look at that. I love that. Angela Castellano Wilson. Gotta love that. Oh, Angela, welcome to Ocean's Pit. It's okay. So Angela, she had to walk too. There was no school buses in Indiana. Indianapolis, Fishers, Indiana. You can't get kids to walk to school anymore. You can't. Oh, please. It's over, folks. Don't even get there, folks. You know it. You know it. I love this quote, too. If only we fought such as hard to understand as we did to disagree. I think that's an incredible quote. With everything going on in the last 2 years and what's going on from 2020 and 2021, what's going on now, everybody's at each other's throats, at each other. Bah, 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 bah. You know, before I used to put Facebook, social media, you post something, and sometimes it's not as bad as it is now. They're ready to attack the first thing that doesn't agree with them. I don't attack on social media. I attack on the show maybe, but not on social media. I don't really comment a lot about that stuff. It's a crazy world we live in, man. It ain't going to get any better the way things are going right now with the regime that we have, whether you're Democrat or Republican. I don't care what you are. You can't be happy with the price, the food shortage and food prices and gas prices and inflation and everything. You can't be happy with that no matter what side of the fence you're on. I don't care what side of the fence you're on. You're not happy when you're filling up that tank of gas. Guarantee you you're not. I'm sure you're whistling, ooh, happy Joe, really. I'm sure that's what you're saying as you're filling up your gas tank. Someone says, Tony, you're always wearing black. Yes, I'm always wearing black. In the summer, I try to change the colors a little bit, but I've always been black. The mystery man in black. I love wearing black. And I will stop wearing black when they make a new color that's darker than black. Then I'll start wearing that. Oh, God, folks. People say, what about sex? Who needs sex? The government screws you every day. Pasquale, come stai, mi amico? Gas prices are crazy. Kathy Eppolito, she's there in California. They're $6, $7 a gallon of gas. How are you sitting there when you're filling up your tank going, boy, did I make the right choice when I voted for him? Look at that gas. Now, they say that President Joe Biden has to go into the oil reserves to help us get lower gas prices because people are freaking out. Once you go black, you never go back. Tony, thank you so much. Men always look thinner in black, Peter. You're absolutely right. Prayers go out to Dee and Deborah from Deborah. Thank you, Ronnie B. Elvis impersonator extraordinaire, doing his stuff. Hope you're doing well, Ronnie. Hope to see Ronnie and Deborah at my birthday party bash on the 29th of December. Come on out, maybe sing a few hunka song, hunka burning love, my pal. Yeah, so it's crazy. So, Carol, how you doing, honey? All right. Second day, still no verdict for Kyle Rittenhouse over there in in Kenosha, Wisconsin. We've had this debate the last couple of days on and off. What's going to happen? I don't know, man. I don't know. I still think it's self-defense, and the longer the jury takes, the longer it's going to be in his favor. The National Guard were called in, 500, waiting for Kenosha people to start rioting. It won't be the Kenosha people, but you know who's going to be rioting when all that stuff happens. And you know what? People were saying about the guns and he should have been in school and he shouldn't have a gun and blah, blah, blah. Let's realize the point here, folks. The point is, let's forget about the gun, forget about the school, forget about anything. What started this mess? That's what it all boils down to. It's those riots. Started in the city of Chicago. It started in all the cities. And that what provoked everybody to do what they did. You watch some of the reports on him. Some of them people said his life was threatened. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Can you defend yourself anymore in this country? Someone came in front of your home or whatever. Can you defend yourself without getting in trouble anymore? Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate you and Deborah. Thank you. I don't know. Daryl Armenstad, the professor. Daryl will be with us at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park on the 8th. Plus, he's going to be with me New Year's Eve, along with the main event band. And we got more dates coming up with me, my man Daryl. Daryl, are you working tomorrow night, Daryl? Just throwing that out there, Daryl. Give me a private message or text if you're off tomorrow night. Ron, if it weren't for 19-year-olds with guns, we'd be speaking with a British accent. Wow. Man, I love Ronnie's stuff that you stab me every day. Think about this. If it wasn't for the young, absolutely, we'd be yes. Yes, because they fought for our country back then. This is America. It's the free. He's protecting his family. He's protecting him. Ron, that's an incredible quote. Ron Shamron, I tell you, you come up with some good ones, brother. If it weren't for the 19-year-olds with guns, we'd be speaking with a British accent right now. Black Lives Matters and Antifa with all this stuff coming in. Come on. Why can't we just all get along? Why does it have to be so crazy? I understand. Look, every nationality, every heritage, have been through ups and downs in lives. I get it. I understand the turmoil and everything that's going on in this world. But we have to come to some sort of peace with each other, man. You ever notice musicians all have peace with you? I mean, we might, bicker back and forth or whatever it is, but the musicians is a unit. Because when we get up on stage and play, we don't give a shit about anything else. I got brothers that I work with that I'm so proud of to have in my life. Not only as a musician, but as friends. Tony Toto, Danny Raimondi, Daryl Armenstad, Jeff Dubray, Mikey D, Ryan O'Ryan, Jerry Jams, Regina Karma. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm so fortunate and blessed because they're all good people. Incredible musicians, incredible entertainers, but they got good hearts and they're good people, man. And they're there for you. They're there for you when you need them, And I wish the world could be more like musicians. There's always that little jealousy sometimes of this and that and this and that. But when when it all comes down to it, fundraisers or something happens, musician loses something, bam, you give them a call. They're all there for you. Whatever you need, Tom. That the camaraderie that is. It's a unit. God bless you, brother. Happy hump day, Dave. Hi, Tony. I'm running late. How's my mother-in-law? Is good, Marion. Like I said, if you're just joining the show, she is much better. They took all her tests and everything came back good. So hopefully she'll come home sometime today. I guess it was a chemical reaction from what she was taking and what the doctors gave her and just really screwed her up. And like I said, my wife and Natalie have been sleeping in the hospital, in the bed. In chairs in the bedroom for the last 2 days. We love you too. Thank you, Tony T. We love you too. So we're gonna. It's gonna be very difficult to see what happens with Kyle Rittenhouse. But I say not guilty. Not guilty. Hey, Joan Ask, how you doing, my brother? I love you, pal. Hope you're doing well in Wisconsin there. Hey, happy 95th birthday to Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66 from California, from Chicago to California, 2,448 miles. Happy birthday, Route 66. Not guilty, Joanne. I'm with you, honey. I'm with you. How about some other birthdays? We want to say happy birthday to Suzanne Jambroni's grandson, Dominic. Happy birthday, Dominic. God bless you. Steve Fawson, the original guitar bass player for the band Heart, celebrates a birthday today, 72 years old. Lindsay Antonelli, happy birthday on her golden birthday at the age of 17 years old on the 17th of November. Happy birthday, Lindsay. Hope you have a great day, honey. Bob Gaudio, the man behind the Four Seasons. That's right. He was original member of the Four Seasons, turned 79 years old today. Davey Gage, if you're listening, Bob Gaudio. Danny DeVito turned 77 years old. Danny DeVito, always remembered from the TV show Taxi and a lot of great movies he did. Martin Scorsese celebrates a birthday today. Goodfellas, Casino, The Irishman, Mean Streets. You gotta love it, baby. You gotta love it. Raging Bull. You gotta love Martin Scorsese and his birthday. Happy birthday, Martin Scorsese. Rachel Adams, actress, celebrates a birthday. Let's see. Lorne Michaels, the creator of Saturday Night Live, celebrates a birthday, folks. I don't know if you ever watched Saturday Night Live. That's right. We did say happy birthday to Lindsay Antonelli. Golden birthday, 17, on the 17th. Hey, honey. So Lorne Michaels, Saturday Night Live. I used to watch Saturday Night Live briefly back when Belushi and all that, but I have not watched it since. A lot of that stuff is pretty garbage, to be honest with you. I don't know how it stays on television, but hey, that's just my opinion. What do I know? RuPaul celebrates her birthday today. I don't know what RuPaul is, but anyway, it's her birthday. And how many people remember back in the 80s, Daisy Fuentes? Remember her? She was like a spokesmodel. Woo-hoo. She was a cutie. So Daisy Fuentes celebrates. Hi, Susan. Hug to you and happy birthday to Dominic, your grandson. God bless. David, my dad and I drove down Route 66 in an old Corvette. Great memories. Yeah, isn't that cool? I don't know. I haven't been down Route 66 in a long time. Can you still take that ride? Is it still there? I don't know. I mean, is it still? They said a lot of stuff. A lot of the road side attractions are gone. I'm not sure. Today would have been my 46th wedding anniversary. Well, Peggy, happy non-wedding anniversary. Richard Mike's wife's birthday. All right, Albert. You know, Albert even knows the guy's cousin's birthday. God bless you, Albert. Yes, Marion, I did get my new car. My 2022 black Cadillac XL is here in the driveway. Wow, you should see it. I mean, unbelievable. New Bose system. You should see this thing. Woo! All right, folks, time for another quick sponsor. It's one of the new ones here for folks, and it's a perfect time for SteakSyndicate.com. Hey, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. That's right. This is no joke, folks. You want to be a member of the Corleone Club? Do you want to go out and get great steaks, chicken, fish, hot dogs, burgers, all that stuff like you would get at a normal restaurant, delivered right to your home at 50% off prices? SteakSyndicate.com. I don't know. I think Dave Antonelli said he got it. I'm not sure if he did. But, Dave, if you're listening, let me know how that works, if that worked out for you. SteakSyndicate.com, folks, is very simple. It's a club you belong to, and you join a club, and you get 50% off, and all these great meats come right to your home. Okay, now very simple. If you're Ocean's Pit follower, or if you watch the Tony Ocean show, you just go to SteakSyndicate.com, promo code Tony Ocean. Not only will you get 25% off the membership fee, but you get a free tomahawk steak. John Seriani did an incredible job putting this package together just for Ocean's Pit listeners. 25% off a membership and a free tomahawk steak. That's SteakSyndicate.com. I'm telling you, it's a deal you will love. Perfect gift giving right around the holidays, man. Get these steaks right, burgers, fish, hot dogs, etc., sent right to your home. SteakSyndicate.com. Put in the promo code Tony Ocean. Get 25% off the entry fee, the membership fee, and a free tomahawk steak. You cannot beat that. Oh, Daisy Fuentes is Richard Mark's wife. Okay, I did not know that, Albert. I did not know that. There's a little thing going on that the Dream Police might be with Richard Marks at the new Des Plaines Theater performing in March. You know, my other band, the Dream Police, so I'm excited about that as well. Hey, weird in history. I don't know if this is weird in history, folks, but this is something about baby owls. Did you know that baby owls sleep face down because their heads are too big and can't support their bodies? So that's how a baby owl sleeps. You learn something new every day, folks. Yes, you do. You learn something new. And I got a lot of That's Suspicious, folks. Yep, it's time for it. But before we do that, brand new nightclub, folks. We're going to be starting to doing every Thursday in January and February. It's called Are We Live? You want to talk about people dressing up in nice jackets, going out, pretending like the old days? They're bringing it back, folks. They're bringing it back. Are We Live? I want you guys to Google this place and check out Are We Live? No khakis, no brown shoes, all jackets. This place is in Burr Ridge. It's run by my good pal Gigi, who owns Capri in Burr Ridge. What a great restaurant that is. Are We Live is tapas. It's like the living room meets Faces meets Jilly's, all in one in Burr Ridge. Are We Live? Every Thursday starting January and February 2022. Wow, you should see this place. Unbelievable. Are We Live? Look for that. I'm excited. All right. Also, our prayers go out to my buddy Richie Offer, folks. He's the founder of the band Seventh Heaven. Went under a little surgery, but I think he's doing much better. He is resting up. I think Nick Cox, too, as well, had back surgery or something. So a couple of the members are down and out of the band Seventh Heaven, but they're recuperating. They're feeling better, so everything's good. It's just they're taking a little time out. So, Richie, if you're listening, pal, I hope you're feeling better, my brother. Richie. Okay. Worst part, it is, folks. You're going to love this. The worst part of grocery shopping, and anybody can say this for a fact, is putting on your pants. How many times you know you got to go grocery shopping? Now, some people call it in. My wife does call in the orders a lot, but I do like going grocery shopping. I like going. I take my mom 2 days a week. I like going myself. I like going to the stores. I like going up and down every aisle, making sure. I do like doing that. But the pain in the ass is, I got to put pants on. I got to put clothes on. You know, because you never know who you're going to bump into if you think about it at the grocery store. So the worst thing about grocery shopping, and besides the crazy prices right now, is putting on your pants. All right, time for That's Suspicious. We came up with some stories in the news, folks, that makes you wonder, that's suspicious. That's right, folks. Ooh, tension between Kamala Harris, Vice President, and President Joe Biden. That's suspicious. There's tension, they say, according to Newsweek. Tension. No shit. No shit. Oh, here's another that's suspicious. President Joe Biden has not visited the border since 2008. No matter what side of the fence you're on, ladies and gentlemen, shouldn't our president be going on to see what's going on over there? Just to make an appearance, see what's going on? No, he knows exactly what's going on. That's suspicious. Hasn't been there since 2008. It's 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, how about rent? Rent is going up. My friend's rent is up 24.6% starting in February of 2022. Rent is going up. Food prices going up. Gas is going up. Everything is going up. What a great country we live in. Boy, do we make the right move. Now, are we crazy right now, folks? Are we crazy what's going on? That's suspicious. According to the New York Post, ladies and gentlemen, now this is not from social media, some crazy people posting this. This is the truth. According to the New York Post, President Joe Biden says, concedes, yes, his COVID stimulus checks fueled the spike of inflation. Remember, folks, the government will not, no matter what side of the fence you're on, whether it's the president, whether it's Republican or Democrat, if they're giving you something for free, it's not. You're going to get taxed. We're going to get something, and we're feeling it right now with all those extra bullshit stimulus checks, extending unemployment where people sat on their ass and collected that money every week. It's pathetic. And now we are all suffering. Even the ones that were getting those checks are suffering, folks. So I'm not happy about that. I don't think anybody is right now, no matter what side of the fence. That is suspicious. And another thing that got me, someone brought this up. Ann Miller, her name is Ann Miller from Downers Grove, Illinois. Ann sent this in. Who gave the order to stop counting votes in the swing states in the middle of the night on November 11th, 3rd, and 4th of 2020? I know it's a year ago. It's probably old news. But who gives that order? Makes you wonder. Who gives the order to say, stop counting? Who is the person that gives that order when they do count? I don't know. This was Ann Miller's question from Downers Grove, Illinois. Tony, who gives this? I couldn't tell you. Does anybody know? Only thing not keeping up in wages is that suspicious. Yeah, absolutely. Nobody likes to talk about it. Everybody wants to throw it underneath the carpet, but they're saying it to their heads when they're filling up their gas tank or when they're buying food. It's just, I don't know who makes that decision. Does anybody know? Anybody watching the show right now? Who makes the order to tell them to stop counting votes? I don't know. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. What else we got? We got some other stories that we didn't get a chance to talk to. Yeah, we're just talking about that. About the food. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is funny. This is weird in history. I love this. People wondering where the music came. Remember how the music came when you're on call and you make a call, they put you on hold and you hear music. Where did that start? How did that start? According to this, called a weird in history, it started in Staten Island. Somewhere a phone line was loose, touching some steel, and it made this music. It was picking up the radio station. It was an accident. What do you know? That's how it started. Often a giant radio receiver. So I don't know what year, didn't say what year it happened, but we're all sick of that stupid song that plays when you're on hold all the time, right? Debilitation's over 12 hours. Yes. Yeah, I know, Albert. The longer it takes, the longer it's better for Kyle Rittenhouse. The longer it takes, the longer it's better for Kyle Rittenhouse. All right. Oh, you got to find that out. Make sure we have their house. I don't know if you people out there have kids with student loans and, look, people go to school. They can't afford to go to college. They take student loans out. You get a new job. Hopefully you pay off. We just found out our son, Joe, just paid off his. So congratulations, Joey, to our son. But right here, according to that's suspicious again. Over 330,000 students loans will be paid off. $2 billion in debt will be wiped out thanks to President Joe Biden. Now, this could be a mix halfway. If you have children that are still going to school and their student loans get wiped out where they don't have to pay it back, okay, that's good. But on the other hand, for the other students that had to pay it, that's not good. So it's a very touchy situation, but there's 30,000 students that are going to get that student loans squashed, wiped out. It's going to cost the government $2 billion. Where's that money coming from? That's suspicious. How about paying off some mortgages, Carol? I'm in the mood for that, baby. I think that's a great idea. Wisconsin had more votes cast than voters registered. Oh, I love that, Jerry Jams. Right, Jerry? There will be an hour delay before it goes public. Here you go. All right, so get ready, folks. In Kenosha, lock your doors, lock your windows. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's going to be all over the news, and people will be going to go nuts. I don't know. According to Kim Whitehouse out of Elgin, Illinois, she says, isn't canceling culture the same thing as bullying? You're canceling culture. They're making you change all this stuff. So they're making you do something. So it makes a lot of sense. It almost is like bullying. It really is. So much stuff here to talk about, folks. Trader Joe's, according to Life and Fitness, if you shop at Trader Joe's and you bought chicken patties, get rid of them. According to USDA, they're not good. So there's a kickback or recall on Trader Joe's chicken patties. Who knows what that is? Just like the McPlant and the McRib from McDonald's. Who knows what's in that? So interesting stuff, folks. We're trying to come up with some news stories here. Let's see. All right. Smokers. Let's talk about smokers. Whether you are a cigarette smoker, whether you are a cigar smoker, whether you are a pipe smoker, whether you smoke pot. I'm asking everybody that's listening to the show today, how many people don't mind these kinds of smoke? A lot of people can't stand any of it. If I had to have, since I am a cigar smoker and I do smoke a pipe, Black Cavendish tobacco like Sherlock Holmes, Black Shag, I love a pipe. A lot of people I know like the pipe smoke better than it does the cigar smoke, or much better than a cigarette smoke. Don said, good afternoon. He wants to ride in your car. Anytime he wants, buddy. Marion, anytime. So the question is right here, who likes it? Oh, yeah, I know. My hubby Rose's own, cheaper. All right, if you have the patience. But do you like the smell? The question is, do you like the smell of a cigarette, pipe, cigar, or pot? I can't smell pot. Don't care for it. Used to smoke cigarettes on and off. Jerry doesn't bother you because you're a smoker, just like I am. But I love cigar smoke, and I love black pipe smoke. Kathy likes a cigar. Can't stand any smoke, but agreed. If they smell any, it would be a pipe, right, Ron? I noticed the wives and women go, well, the pipe one is not so bad because there's different flavors of a good pipe. If you got good tobacco, it can smell really good. You know what I mean? Used to like pipe smell, not anymore. Okay, well, some people do. Here you go. Hi, Jackie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so, yeah, I like the pipe smoke. I like the cigar smoke, but certain kinds. Phil, it doesn't bother me. I never smoked unless I kissed a chick who smoked. Okay, Peter, there you go. Once I DJed a cigar bar, that was brutal. No, I love that. Are you kidding? I worked at Jilly's for 15 years downtown, folks. You want to talk about smoke? A pipe is great, the Black Cavendish. I mean, I've got one here, I think. Yeah, the Black Cavendish pipe. This one is really nice. So I love the Black Cavendish. I love smoking that, and I love smoking cigars. But look at this for all you pot smokers out there. Pot, yuck, you smoke the best cigar. Yeah, I don't care for pot smokers, but there are a lot of people who like this vaping and smoking shit. I don't know. But get this, folks, according to Fox News, for all you Cub fans out there that go to Wrigley Field and you go over down to Bucktown. Bucktown is bad enough when you're down there in Wrigley Field, all the crazy stuff going on. Now, folks, 400 feet. Well, how do you feel about this, Cub fans? 400 feet from Wrigley Field, they're opening a pot dispensary. 400 feet from Wrigley Field, they're opening a pot dispensary, according to Fox News. Who's ready for that? Marianne. Oh, Jerry, Mariana crap that smells like skunk. Yeah, there you go. So now you got Cub games. You got all the chaos going on with all the bars. You got Bucktown over there. Now you got, might as well pick up some pot too while you're at it. Go Sox, go Yankees. Thank you, Peter. I don't know. I mean, is it going to make money for the city? Absolutely. Do we need the money in the city? Absolutely. Not all surprising. Cash is king, Ron. You're absolutely right. Not surprised. I'm surprised there's not, and I don't know, I could be wrong, but is there a pot dispensary in a shopping mall? If you went to I don't know, I haven't been to one of those in a long time, but if you went to Woodfield or something like, you see your Spencer's and you see your clothing store and your coffee shop. Is there a pot dispensary now in malls? I don't know. Albert, when the Cubs fans lose, they will be so wasted it won't affect them. Now you're talking, Albert. So there's a science to that. Okay, well, I agree with you on that one, my friend. Yeah, so go out. Here, folks, get this. Pay $40 to park. Pay $18 for a Coke or whatever it is, a hot dog, whatever it is for your family. Pay for those tickets. And go get some pot, too, while you're at it. And then go down to Bucktown and get brushed up against somebody. Ooh, how you doing, pal? Are we nuts or what? We're nuts. We're crazy. We're crazy. Times Square are welcoming, according to People Magazine, Times Square in New York City will be bringing people in, celebrating. Non-vaccinated people will be able to celebrate Times Square in New York. Now, what I don't get is if you go down to Times Square in New York City, whether it's New Year's Eve or not, there's thousands of people there. So how are they going to, is there is there going to be a section blocked off in New York where they check your vaccination card before they let you into that area? Because New Year's Eve, Times Square in New York City, the streets are just jammed with people. I mean, they're just walking all over the place. So I don't know if there's going to be a section tied around so you can come into the party when they watch the ball the ball drop at midnight. Remember Dick Clark? I don't know what they're going to do. How they keep people out, I don't know. This is according to People Magazine. Well, you know. If you're soccer fans, this poor little girl, the age of 11 years old, her name is Addison Wheeler, if I'm pronouncing this right. She ran up to her favorite Irish soccer player named Cristo Romero, ran out to give him a hug, and she gets fined $3,400. 11-year-old. Again, after the Irish team made a stink about it, and the fine was revoked. It was revoked. But it's an 11-year-old girl. She ran out to give her their star that she loves. Come on, you're going to fine her $3,400? You're 11-year-old. She's an 11-year-old girl. She wants to see her hug. She wants to hug one of her favorite sports stars. Going to fine her $3,000? Excuse me, $3,400? You're going to fine her? How about this, folks? Weird in history. You think because you got power, you're not going to get tickets, you're not going to this. Ulysses Grant, President of the United States, the only president ever to get arrested. You want to hear something weird in history right here? He's the only president to ever get arrested for speeding. Mind you, this was before the automobile was invented. So they give him a ticket for speeding. Ulysses Grant, former president he was a president in office when he got the ticket for speeding, and there was no automobiles. So this guy must have been walking awfully fast or on his bicycle. They didn't give you the information of whether it was a bike or walking or whatever, or running, but he got a ticket for speeding while he was president of the United States before the automobile was invented. Weird in history. Now that is funny shit. That is funny shit. My buddy who went to Las Vegas, he went to book a room, folks. He went to book a room over $600. Las Vegas. $600 for a room in Las Vegas. Now, we got some people that we are meeting, and we're going to meet some people from Caesar's Palace. People been asking me about going back to Las Vegas. We were there in March of 2000, up at the Riviera. We performed up there, and there's talk right now of a couple of people bringing me up to Las Vegas. We are supposed to meet with some people from Caesar's Palace, and remember, Caesar owns a lot of property. So in Laughlin, in Atlantic City, in Reno, and different spots, other hotels, as well as the casino in Las Vegas. Could have been a horse, Marion. I forgot that. Thank you very much. So it must have been speeding on the horse. You're probably right. I forgot the horse. That's a good one. Thank you for that. Yeah. Stop stopping in the middle of the road and smell the damn thing. Robert, how you doing, sir? Yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens with this Vegas thing. But people going out there, I remember when Rhino went out to Las Vegas with his family and whatever you're spending, folks, they're even charging $42 a day, $42 a day for a pool fee to clean the pool in the wintertime. The pool wasn't even open when they were there. And they still charge them the $42 or $62 to clean the pool. It's a fee, upkeep. Even the valet you got to pay for now. That stuff was all free before. How many people remember a soda or a pop? I don't know what you guys call it. Called Tab, T-A-B. This had to be the worst tasting shit I've ever tasted before. That used to come in that pink can. Tab. Resort fee. Thank you, Jerry. It was a horse-drawn carriage, fine too, $20. Thank you, Robert. There you go. Robert did some history there. So it was a carriage, and he was speeding, and he got to. Do you imagine that? He's president of the United States, Robert, the general. Oh, the general, and I can understand why you associate with that story, since Robert, the general, Provenzano, understand Ulysses Grant, the general. Now it comes. Now I knew that. Now I knew, Robert, why you were so attached to this story. Vegas must be taking lessons from the federal government. Yes, they must. Right? Christine says she always hated Tab. Tab. Ugh. Hated that stuff. How many people remember the ground round? Oh, remember you used to take the peanuts and throw them on the ground after you ate them? I used to love the ground round. Was it the peanuts or was that to come back in Melrose Park? Jerry, you're there. Joe, Las Vegas is making bank off these bullshit fees. Joe, you're absolutely right, my friend. Crazy. Things have changed. And I think it had to change, right, guys, when it came to being family friendly, and they made that change, and they probably lost a lot of the big-time gamblers then, and they had to come up with some other way of making money, I'm thinking. Or because of COVID-19, the way what happened over there, I don't know. Come back in, Joanne. Yeah, Leather Bottle had peanuts too. I don't remember the Leather Bottle. We got kicked out of there for doing that when we were dating. You got kicked out? You were supposed to be able to throw the peanuts. You still got kicked out? Oh, I used to love throwing the peanuts. And the ground round, it was always a lot of fun. You know, you think back, folks, at those type of places, those names and stuff. It is so cool because this brings you back to a better time. Now, the question is, this shit could be going on too, but we were just too young to hear about it. And remember, when you only had 4 or 5 channels, there wasn't much for us to know. There was no social media, so we didn't know if we were getting screwed back then too. Ground Round, Sharky's Pizza too. Oh yeah, Ground Round, Shakey's. Shakey's was fantastic. I used to love Shakey's. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Ron. All right, Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. We got some other stuff to talk about as well. But we will be in Florida March 11th, 2022, folks, at the Venice Community Center, kicking off the Windy City Tour with Greg Reaney. We'll be there on March 11th, kicking that off 2022. We're excited about that. Pubs were the darkest places to go. That was suspicious. Yeah, you never, it's like the movie theater. When you used to go in by yourself. Woo! All right, what else do we got here, folks? Let's see. According to Fox 32 News, if you're going to be driving down the I-90 and I-355, folks, are going to be some police officers, state police officers, doing some suspicious checks. Suspicious or something. They're going to be checking for travelers, I'm thinking. See what's going on in this crazy world now. But these police officers will be, state police will be out there on the 90 and 355 during Thanksgiving weekend. According to Fox 32 News, be careful. Folks, the vaccination, and this was sent in by Norm Living. And Norm, you don't hear the name Norm much anymore. Norm Living out of Pennsylvania says, a vaccination is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Thank you, Norm. A vaccination is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I love those signs when you go into certain stores or certain restaurants. There would be a sign that said, "We have no Wi-Fi here." Now, if you're going in for a business meeting, that's a different story. But if you're going in there just to talk to friends, talk to family, you're going to a restaurant, you're going to say, and it says no Wi-Fi, pretend you're back to 1995. I think that's an incredible thing. If you're going, like I said, to have fun, to hook up with friends and talk and have a cocktail, have some lunch, excuse me, put the phone away and no Wi-Fi. I think that'd be perfect. I think somebody said, Ron Shemmer might have said, when you guys go out with a bunch of people, take your phones and put it in the middle of the table, and the first guy to grab the the first person who grabs the phone has to pick up the bill. Great idea. Everybody's looking at that phone. I see people eating dinner, they're still looking at the phone and they're talking to each other. I was looking back at some old stuff. Remember the video cassette? Remember we used to go to Blockbuster or your favorite family video, which is still one, I think, in Carroll Stream or Streamwood. Remember you used to go to the video store, Blockbuster, every week for the new movie or family video or your family video store. They had the different sections, and the back behind the black curtain was the porn. Remember all that? Well, come on. I used to love that. Every week you'd go there and, I'm going to get the new movie on VHS. So what I did is ladies and gentlemen, I looked at November 17th, 1986. This is 5 years after I graduated high school, because I graduated high school in 81. So this is cool. I went back to see what was the number one rentals. Betamax. Oh, they were the worst. Be Kind and Rewind, Lisa. Remember that? They used to have that little yellow sting. Yeah. Be Kind and Rewind. All right, folks. Here is the top 10 selling Blockbuster videos. Or not even Blockbuster. These are the top video rentals. November 17th, 1986. Are we ready? Number 10. Crossroads. Number 10 with Ralph Macchio. The Karate Kids movie. That was number 10. Runaway Train. Jon Voight and Eric Roberts. That was a good movie, by the way. Wildcats. Number 8 with Goldie Hawn. Never heard of it. Didn't see that one. Gun Ho with Michael Keaton. That was about the automotive company with the Chinese. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. Number 7. Number 6, one of my favorite actors of all time, Mickey Rourke, in his movie 9.5 Weeks with Kim Basinger, or Basinger, depends. 9.5 Weeks with the song "Leave Your Hat On" by Randy Newman, later done by Joe Cocker. 9.5 weeks. So that was number 6th most rented video at the time. Number 5, Money Pit with Shelley Long and Tom Hanks. Money Pit. Number 4, FX with Brian Dennehy. Number 4, FX with Brian Dennehy. Number 3, most rented video in 1986 on November 17th was Pretty in Pink with Molly Ringwald. Of course, John Cryer, soundtrack by the Psychedelic Furs, Richard Butler. Number 2, Out of Africa with Robert Redford, Meryl Streep. And the number 1 rented movie on the 11th, on November 17th, 1986, was Down and Out in Beverly Hills, Nick Nolte and Richard Dreyfuss. Wow. Tell me that's not good. Cocoon was good too. Rocky, yeah. This is 1986. 1986, folks. These were the top 10. Top 10, according to polls. So, yeah, it was cool, man. It was almost like new release day with record stores. When you knew the new records were coming out on Wednesdays, you go to Rolling Stone, you go to Flipside, you go wherever you were going, and you'd look at see with the new CD or the new album when the vinyl was out. Or every Wednesday is New Comic Book Day. When you go to New Comic Book Day, you know? Excuse me. And that old school stuff is gone. Oh, I loved it. Okay, folks, now there's the difference. People ask me, Tony, what is your opinion, the difference between booze and weed? The difference between booze, alcohol, and weed, marijuana. Now, I don't smoke marijuana. Never touched it. Tried it once in high school, made me go to sleep. I think I tried, I think I had a couple of gummies, but don't care for it. Anyway, listen. What is the difference between alcohol and weed? All right, folks. When there's alcohol, 5 drunk people will get into a big fight, an argument with booze. With pot, 5 people that are stoned will start a band. So I rather have the guys that are stoned that starts the band than the 5 guys who are drunk with the alcohol. Throw that out there, folks. There you go. Oh, you got some too. All right. Thank you, Jerry. Another poll that he has. Smell was quite a, yeah. Christine, yeah. When in 9.5 weeks, Mickey Rourke, one of my favorite actors. It was Mickey all the time. And you don't see Mickey that much, but still a great actor. All right there. So there he goes. There's the difference. Booze and weed. Booze and weed. Alcohol, 5 guys will start a fight. 5 guys smoking pot or women smoking pot will go start a band. That's the difference between booze and weed. And here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. One quick thing here. I don't want to get into this next story. We'll do that tomorrow. My wife will be with us tomorrow here in the studio. But I want to say something about the legendary, great Robin Williams, an incredible actor, an incredible comic. You know, he was by storm. People loved him, people hated him, whatever it was. But I loved Robin Williams. But when he made a movie, when he made a business deal with a new movie, he always made sure that he supplied or employed 10 homeless people that would give them extra cash and extra food. So in his contract, when he signed the deal, they had to go in the neighborhood where they were shooting the film, hire 10 homeless people and feed them and give them a little extra cash. I thought that was a great gesture. And a lot of actors do that. This came out from Robert Williams, and his whole career, when he was alive, making films and television, he gave workers to 1,500 different people. So good-hearted Robin Williams. They don't find him like that anymore. All right, folks, last but not least, you know what we're talking about. That's right. We're talking about Patriot Funding Incorporated, folks. Patriot Funding Incorporated. That's right. Give everybody a call. Dave Antonelli, folks. That's right. Out of Roselle, Illinois. Unsecured credit lines. There's a whole good bunch of stuff that Patriot will do for you. Let's do this. How about personal line of credit? Oh, here's the personal term loan, folks. Program highlights 3, 5, 7 years terms. Interest rates range 5 to 15%. Startups welcome up to $350,000 in funding. Client chooses the best offer. 7 to 21 days for funding requirements. FICO 680 and 40,000 in personal gross income. It's very simple, folks. Patriot Funding Incorporated. And also, get that $10,000 in 10 minutes. It's very simple. Call my buddy Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730 and wish Lindsay a happy birthday when you talk to him. I hope you guys had a great day. I need, again, to thank you so much for all the prayers, everything from my mother-in-law, Dee. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, folks. Right there to find out what's going on with us. A busy week coming up. Hyatt tomorrow night for Mayor Tom Daly. Friday we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday we'll be at Club Arcada Speakeasy with Rhino Ryan, Tony Toto, and Danny Ramundi. Next Wednesday, Black Wednesday, we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle. Black Friday, of course, we'll be at Chicago Prime. And then next Saturday, the 27th, returning to Taverna in Melrose Park. I want you all to have a great week, folks. Great day. Be happy. And thank you again for all the beautiful comments and everything for Dee, for my mother-in-law, Dolores, which hopefully will be home later on this evening. It's great. Eco Solar Solutions, ladies and gentlemen, where you always save more energy. And when you save more energy, you save more money. Call Caesar at 630-345-2964. God bless you all, ladies and gentlemen. I want you all to have a great day. Support local establishments and live entertainment. And if you're in a beef right now with somebody, call them. Make peace. Life is too short, man. Life is too short. Be happy. Be happy. Try to be happy. Everybody's in situations now, whether if they're happy, if they're not happy, whatever it is, content, blah, blah, blah. Life is too short to be content. Be happy. Love it. Love everybody. Have a good time. Enjoy. The great words of Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Peace and love. Can't wait to see Ma when she gets home. Laura, honey, miss you. And Natalie, miss you. Keep the dogs going crazy without you guys. All right. Love you. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Be good. And take us out.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you later, everybody. Have a great day.